inspiring. Peace and quiet, I'm running from the sirens. They ain't been around, but they know about where I've been. Had to put the time in to let them know it's time. Fuck a plug.
Welcome back to another episode of the Head First Podcast. I'm JP Sponseller, joined by Cole Harding and Corey Klingenbeck. Hopefully, Kling can stay with us for the whole episode this week. Had some severe Wi-Fi disconnection. I don't know what was going on with him last week. So we did some testing earlier. He's back. He's good to go. This week, we are joined by the founders of the Plainsman Podcast and members of the Auburn Baseball Team as well. We got Ryne Farber and Christian Chatterton. Boys, how we doing?
Doing great. Looking forward to being on here.
Yeah, super excited. Thank you all for having us.
Absolutely. We don't want to leave off Saxon Roberts, who is the third to your guys' trio over there. He couldn't make it tonight, but shout out to Saxon. There's actually a fan question that involves him, so we'll see how you guys do answering that for him.
We'll see if we can answer it for him.
Yeah. All right. First topic this week to kind of dive into, did Cal Raleigh get snubbed of the MVP? Want to hear your guys' thoughts?
I have a strong opinion on this.
I do as well, so.
I think absolutely not. I don't think you can bat 240 and win an MVP. Like, I don't care, like, how good he is defensively, how many bombs he hit. Like, I think there's still a point where you got to hit at least 270, probably 280 to win MVP, in my opinion.
I mean, it's hard to disagree with that. I mean, it's hard to go against Aaron Judge with the stuff he's doing. It's just absolutely absurd. And obviously, Raleigh had a good year, but I don't think the numbers, the home run numbers, doing it as a switch hitter, behind the dish every day, like, it's impressive, but at what Aaron Judge did, you can't take the MVP from that guy.
Agreed.
Yeah, I guess my biggest thing is I feel like the other side of the argument, all they do is bring up him being a switch hitter and him being a catcher. Where like, hey man, if it was a catcher of the year award, hell yeah, he would get it. But like, this is the MVP. So I agree with you guys. So let's read off some numbers here. Here's Aaron Judge. He hit .331 with 53 homers, 114 RBIs, and his on-base percentage was .457.
Yeah.
Over to Cal Raleigh. He hit .247 with 60 home runs, 125 RBIs, and I'm not even going to read off his OPS because it's just going to like sound higher. But he did he had a 948 OPS, so really good. But again,
dude, as a catcher, I can't go against him, obviously, in my role. But like, I don't know. It's just like I think you can't take it away from, like, I think you guys kind of just flipped my mind right there. Like, yeah, I've been on the Cal Raleigh train the whole time, but I think I kind of just jumped over the Aaron Judge train because it's just like NFL. You look at it, like, they call it the MVP, but it just might as well be the best quarterback award. Like, they call it the MVP in baseball, but it might as well just be the best hitter award. Like, that's all it is. And
I also just don't like the Yankees.
Yeah, I think it's like Judge has won it before, so I think it's fun to like root for a new guy to win it. He obviously he put up the best year of his career, so people are pushing for him. But I'm in for all rise King Judge on this one.
Dude, I didn't know Shohei already had 4 MVPs.
I don't want to talk about – we're not talking about Shohei.
Yeah, but I didn't realize it was 4th already.
I don't want to hear about Shohei until spring training.
All I see now is his damn dog on the field. Like, I don't really care. He needs to go somewhere else with that damn dog.
Yeah, agreed.
All right, next topic. Thanksgiving, right around the corner. We talked about how excited we were last week. Favorite Thanksgiving dish? I'll even extend it. Give me a meat and a side.
Ooh, okay.
So for me, I'm going to go turkey, very basic there. But my side dish is going to be stuffing, which I think a lot of people might go mashed potatoes or mac and cheese or something like that. But I'm a big stuffing guy.
Okay.
I'm going to go ham, and we'll shout out Saxon because he claims he eats chicken on Thanksgiving. So we'll leave that for he can't explain it, but he says he eats chicken. But I'm going to go ham.
Yeah.
Side, mashed potatoes. down in Texas, sometimes we do some like bacon wrapped jalapeno poppers, which are really good. I'll even throw in dessert. I'll go pecan pie.
Yeah,
really
fire.
Good pecan pie. Mom makes it good.
I'm on board with that ham though. Honey ham. Oh, you can't beat that.
Mm-mm.
I think I'm like a big hater / like non-believer in the whole turkey thing because I just think that's beyond overrated. Like other people hate me because of it, but I just think like turkey is like some of the most driest things like I've eaten so long. That's why I got to go honey ham with stuffing every time.
I'll second that, Kling. I think that's exactly what I would have chosen. I'm a big mashed potato. I love potatoes. I don't know why. I'm a mashed potatoes guy too.
Yeah, I guess I'm still kind of hung up on Kling's statement. I don't totally disagree. I think it depends on who makes the turkey. Like sometimes you don't need gravy, but I always have some on the side just in case because you never know how dry it's going to be. That's why I'm going to try making my own turkey this year. I just got a Traeger smoker. I've been using it a ton.
Yeah, that's what my dad's doing.
I've noticed that anything you cook in there, like steak, it holds moisture within the meat better than like any other time I've grilled or cooked any other way. So I'm hoping that that has a good effect on the turkey. So I'm going to try turkey again in the smoker this year. Even if it's dry as hell, I still eat it with gravy every year. So turkey will be my meat. And then I'm a big mac and cheese guy. Love mac and cheese. Really like it when they have like the breadcrumbs toasted on top of it. That comes around usually Thanksgiving time. So yeah, that'll be my my choice there.
Yeah, turkey on the Traeger does sound fantastic.
I'm pretty excited about. I actually was like watching some YouTube videos, like some highlight videos of like some 400-pound dudes from like Texas and stuff, and they gave me some good pointers for sure.
Nice.
All right, let's get into our fan questions this week. Those are submitted on our Instagram stories daily. First one from Ben Kraus. He already knows the answer to this question, but Ohio State versus Michigan, will you be in attendance? I will be in attendance. I will be wearing maize and blue. I know Cole and Corey both kind of pull for the Buckeyes, so they're not going to be happy with me there. But one thing to state, when I'm on campus for the game, Michigan Wolverines are 3-0. I'm not a Michigan fan, but I do pull for them just because I hate these guys. I grew up hating Ohio State fans, and I really like to watch them lose. So it's been fun to watch Michigan do that the past couple of years. So yes, I will be in attendance. If they win, I might jump in the pond. It's supposed to be a 10-degree blizzard, but I expect to have some content from that day for sure. Yeah. It's the Midwest. I was going to ask, will you guys be at the Iron Bowl?
Absolutely. Wouldn't miss it. I'm actually driving back from Thanksgiving break 2 days early just to be there. So
nice.
Amazing.
If you had I know you guys are far from this armpit of America, this state and Michigan as well. What do you guys think about the Ohio State, Michigan? You think it's that big like Alabama, Auburn? What do you guys think about it? Or who would you root for?
I tune in every year. I mean, it's big time rivalry. I think it has to be the number one rivalry in college football. I mean, he's going to disagree with me. I think it's got to be Ohio State, Michigan, and then he's not going to like this. It's Texas A&M,
That's crazy.
and then it's Auburn, Alabama. And that's just my personal opinion. I am from Texas, so there might be a little bit of bias there.
Right.
I will go on the record and say I do not root for either of those teams and never will. But it's a big game.
Nice.
But does Michigan do it again this year?
Yeah, I think they do. I mean, I root for Ohio State, but I think they do.
I got a weird feeling they do. I'll put this out there. Ohio State will lose to either Michigan or Indiana in the Big Ten championship.
Wow.
I talked to Cole about this. They're going to lose one of those. Then they'll probably beat everyone by 30 in the playoff and win it all again.
Stupid.
As stupid as it is, but that's my prediction.
I told you, JP, I just don't have confidence with them beating Michigan just because Ryan Day hasn't done it yet, and it's away.
Yeah, and they can't run the ball.
Yeah, it's supposed to be cold, so we'll see how it goes. But I told you that I think Indiana has the best chance to beat Ohio State.
I can't buy into the Indiana hype this year. Like,
I don't know if I can either, but I want to see him win. I don't know why.
Yeah, it's good to see somebody else. I mean,
Yeah, I'll say I
Good for
haven't totally bought into the hype, but I do respect them for doing it 2 years in a row.
Yeah.
I mean, they've done what they are supposed to do if they're a good team 2 years in a row. So I do have some respect for the Hoosiers.
A little more credit in year 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Then
Next question from Connor Offshack. Favorite kind of beef?
favorite kind of beef.
Beef?
Yep.
So we're talking like
Any
Part of
form
the-
of cow, I believe.
it's got to be brisket.
Okay.
100%.
Yeah.
I don't think that's a bad take. I think I agree with that.
Like
A good brisket, I mean, not much better than that.
I didn't know this. They don't cook it everywhere. I thought brisket was like a universal thing.
Well, that's
And I was in Montgomery this spring and went to a barbecue restaurant with my family and ordered brisket. And the lady looked at me like she had no idea what I was talking about. And that was when I learned it is not everywhere.
I grew up
Yeah.
in Pennsylvania, and we never had that. Like, I had brisket for the first time when I moved here when I was like 13. So,
yeah. That's what I was gonna say. Like, I've had brisket before. I've had some good brisket in Texas, but I
Yes.
guess when you grow up having like mediocre and bad brisket, like most of the times you have it in Ohio. I mean, when you get like, but whatever. They're not known for brisket. We don't really have it a lot, so I can't. I respect that, but I don't think that I could agree with that just because of I haven't broadened my horizon or had enough brisket yet. But I'm gonna go with just a classic steak, just probably like a ribeye or a New York strip or something. Just keep it classic.
Can't go wrong.
We got Cole.
I was gonna say probably steak. I mean, a good burger never hurts either.
No. I'm a downright dirty when it comes to good burgers, but I'm gonna go with the brisket. Like you said, like my dad just got this brand new Gregor as well. Oh my god, a smoked brisket, you can't beat it. Can't beat it.
Just melt.
kinda like- Yeah, I'm kind of scared to try it because it takes like 13 hours and I don't trust myself yet. But I'm
We got up at
slowly
6
getting
a.m.
I'm getting there. I'm getting close to trying it. Next question from Connor Offshack. What was your go-to pre-workout? So I guess what's your guys' current go-to pre-workout?
I'm not a big pre-workout guy right now. But I'll chug a good Bang or maybe a Ryne if that counts.
Absolutely.
I love energy drinks.
Nice.
I've kind of got a weird answer. I don't think I've ever used pre-workout in my life.
I think his question here is any form of caffeine
Okay.
because he listed some examples. So any form of caffeine.
If I miss sleep, I'll take down a Red Bull like once a month. But like a really underrated, some honey. Just
Yeah.
a
Natural guy.
honey.
Fair.
I'll do that every once in a while.
Does that
Nice.
count?
Did I do it before a
Pre-workout?
workout?
That counts. I've seen it enough on my Instagram and TikTok reels by now that it counts.
Huh. I've never heard of that.
Me neither.
You should try it.
Yeah. I think I'm going with the standard like you said, Ryne or Bang, but I've been into the Alanis recently just because I sell them currently. So I'm selling those off the shelf. So, I mean, can't go wrong with Alani. But, like, true pre-workout, when I used to take it in junior college when you could literally do whatever you wanted at all times, you know, that type of thing. I was on the Total War train, if you guys ever heard of that.
It sounds intense.
Yeah, it was intense. It was, quite itchy when you got in your system and everything. And, it was Total War.
I'm a no caffeine guy.
I was going to say.
Yeah, I just chug a little water and get after it.
I like that take.
Respect.
Never had
Well,
caffeine. Told me once they're like if you don't have to take caffeine, like you should never do it or drink any sort of caffeine. I was like, all right. So just woke up and chugged some water and got after it.
Yeah, but if you did, though.
Yeah.
You feel something that you'd want to get.
I mean, I've tried like an energy drink, but I don't finish the whole thing. It doesn't really. I don't know. Doesn't.
I mean, you can go with your Zins or your Grizzly Wintergreen.
Oh yeah, those are automatic.
I used to be a huge. I guess I still kind of am. It's not used to be. I've always been a big energy drink guy. Never really got into pre-workout. I had this one senior, my sophomore year. He would kind of have random pre-workouts, and he would just come put some in my bottle before a lift, and I would drink it, but never really knew what I was drinking. Kind of got away. I've gotten more into coffee in my retirement, though.
Yeah,
never was a coffee guy, so I've been trying to get more on the coffee train. And I'll still mix in a good like White Monster before like a Saturday workout or something. And you go in there, White Monster, buys and tries, get out of there, automatic.
Yeah, I've been huge in coffee lately. Ever since we retired, that's been my go-to.
All right, last question from Connor. Favorite bat you've ever swung in your life?
Ooh, that's a great question.
I'm a pitcher, but I could swing it a little bit in high school. And I swung the AI bat. What was the Rawlings AI? Do you know?
The mock AI or something?
Yeah, that's what it is. I swung that and I loved it. Probably my favorite bat I ever used.
Nice.
I don't know if that's a bad take or not.
I have no idea. I've never heard of that one.
I wasn't a Rawlings guy, but always been a DeMarini guy.
Yeah.
And I think it was like my junior year of high school. I think it was the Voodoo, that 2019 Voodoo or 2018 Voodoo, one of those.
The red one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's thing. If you hit it had a long barrel, and if you hit it on it, it jumped off that bat, bro. I was hitting balls way too hard in high school. I should not.
Say, I'm going to go with my high school bat as well. Gave me the most success in my career. It was the Louisville Slugger.
Prime?
Yeah, the Prime. Yeah.
Oh, the white one?
With like the black tip.
It wasn't white, but it was like it was like gray, and it was like silver and black with a little blue and red in there, I think.
Yeah. Stripes on there.
Yeah, I don't know. It started shaking and rattling around, and then the ball started just coming off it way better. So it was one of those where like you had to start popping the cap back in before your BP round. So that's when you knew it was kind of hot and ready.
And then it's real.
All right, Ryan, what about you?
I think for me, my freshman year, I swung the Marucci CatX Connect and loved it, and found out they weren't going to make it anymore. So I stockpiled a bunch of them and swung it again last year. So that's probably my favorite. But this fall, I've kind of fallen in love with the Combat. So like the Baseball Bat Bros did the review, and it's reviewed really highly.
That got so hot so fast.
It is legit, but it will fail.
Yeah.
After a short amount of time, so you got to have a bunch of them. But it's
that
really
that is my close second.
One? Is that green you guys had last year?
It's the same bat, but it comes in like a bunch of different designs. So like I've got a blue, black, green, like a bunch of them.
And they all had like fancy sayings on it. Like the green ones were like Masters themed. So they had like it was like a hole-in-one bat. They had like crazy writing on it. Like the sayings on the bats were like funny as hell, but that's my second closest. I'm going first is the Marucci Cat 7 from high school.
Ooh.
The all-white one. All-white Marucci Cat 7. I used that all 4 years of high school. Well, 3. I guess I didn't play for 4. But 3. And then the Combat.
No wonder you can't hear anything.
Yeah, literally.
I can't, dude. That's the one thing when you go into a high school facility or something now, anytime someone has a Marucci, your ears just start bleeding.
Basketball gyms when it's like echoing too.
Yes. Yeah. It's terrible. All right. Next question from our good friend Ryan Nicholson. Totino's pizza rolls or bagel bites?
Ooh, great question.
Really good one.
Probably pizza rolls. I mean, you can't go wrong with either one, but I feel like pizza rolls is the perfect late night snack.
100%. I agree. Can't go wrong with pizza rolls at all whatsoever.
I'm going to have to take the opposite. My mom was like bagel bites. The boys are coming to sleep over. We're 12 years old. She's making bagel bites. So I'm team bagel bite all the way.
Yeah, I think
Nice.
I think you probably get a better bang for your buck on pizza rolls because they're in like the huge bag,
Yep.
and the bagel bites only come in the sleeves. But to me, like bagel bites are like pizza rolls will get the job done. Bagel bites is like fine dining of like oven food. So I'm team bagel bite.
I'll break the tie and agree with you. I'll go bagel bites as well. I agree. I think it's more bang for your buck, though. Like you were saying, the big bag, like in college, maybe the big bag of pizza rolls. Just it'll last you a little longer, but
depends on what kind of night you're having.
Yeah.
I also feel like you risk like 3rd-degree burns inside your mouth with pizza rolls.
Absolutely.
Open them up a little though, and then you
got to bite the corner off.
That's part of the fun. That's part of the fun.
Say, especially late at night. I've woke up some mornings and my mouth is still numb.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
All
so
right.
good.
Next question from McKenna Chatterton. Have Christian explain his obsession with Minions and Despicable Me.
Nice.
Yeah. So that's my sister, and I wouldn't call it an obsession. I do like Minions, which I don't really know where this joke came from, to be honest, because I think I bring up Minions probably once every 3 months, so not a lot. But I guess I like Minions.
I think you bring it up far more often than that.
I feel like that's not true at all, but I mean, maybe I do. Maybe I just don't realize it.
How often do you watch Despicable Me?
Not a crazy amount. I've probably seen each movie probably 4 or 5 times,
Dang.
which is a lot, but
So you-
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's a good
so
movie.
Yeah. Are you picking that over like a baseball movie?
Yes, 100%.
I agree. I'm a huge animated movie guy.
I mean, when the first one came out when we were in middle school, maybe. Yeah, definitely middle school. That was heat. You can't get wrong. Despicable Me. Yeah.
I think it's still heat, but
Yeah, I was gonna say I'll back you up. I think it's still kind of heat.
Yeah.
I think they got worse as they came out, but
agreed.
The
Like
one-
every other movie.
but yeah, the first Despicable Me will go down in history.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
My favorite.
Do you ever like act like a minion?
I don't think so. I would say probably not.
What were you gonna say, Cole?
Dressed as a minion for Halloween?
Ooh.
Who did?
Have you?
Oh, have I? No, but actually, my sister McKenna that asked that question does have a Minion onesie.
Oh,
So
nice.
maybe your
Biggest minion.
sister just really likes Despicable Me, and she wants
Yeah,
you to like really like it.
I think she wants me to like jump on board with her and like love the Minions like she does, but I love them, maybe not to the extent that she does.
Yeah. Glad we settled that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, speaking of Despicable Me, I don't know why I thought of this. What were you two for Halloween?
Ooh.
I was Squints, and my girlfriend was Wendy, the lifeguard.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah.
Sure. What about you, Ryan?
I was Bugs Bunny in the Space Jam.
Yeah.
I just threw
gonna
on
say.
a little basketball uniform and called
That
it
was
a day.
I actually got the picture. Right. It's what we're using for the graphic. So
That's awesome.
Let's
there they
go.
are right there.
That's a good Squints and a good Bugs Bunny.
What was Saxon?
He was an astronaut.
Just like an astronaut? Like,
I think just
that's it?
stock
I think
astronaut.
just stock astronaut.
Yeah.
Did you guys have a decent Halloween weekend down there, or what?
It was solid. Lots
Nice.
of fun.
Yeah, boys got together, had a good time.
It's always fun.
Oh yeah.
Good stuff. You guys wrap up. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I can continue. I would have gone on for days.
We got to get through these questions at some point. We got a couple more. One from Tilly, the handsome guy. I think you guys probably know who this guy is.
Yeah.
What are Saxon's grades right now? That's the first question. What are Saxon's grades right now?
Yeah, so shout out Cam Tilley, right-handed pitcher who got drafted by the Mets last year. Saxon's grades right now, probably C's and B's. He's hanging in there, battling the good fight.
Yeah, I don't know that we have an exact answer, but I do know he still has to go to study hall.
Yeah.
I was going to ask if he was at study tables. That's why I had to miss tonight.
We had study hall today, and I believe he was there.
He was there. I was there when he was there. We had mandatory today, but I know that Saxon has to attend some that are not mandatory. So,
All right.
I mean, hey, got the
he
kids.
will be eligible.
Yeah.
That's great. I was a study hall All-American myself, and I know he's probably feeling just these are all observations. He's probably feeling a little bit of heat this time of year. And Saxon, if you end up listening to this, as a veteran myself, just know this time of year, I always like to pull out the quote of "there is plenty of ball left." All right, you got about 4 weeks to lock in, get all your stuff in order. Get everything turned in. There's a lot of ball left. So there's a lot of
emails to be sent for extra credit if you need it.
A lot of opportunities.
Yep.
All right. The
And
next
I needed
question.
every one of them I could get.
Absolutely. Last question from Tilly, the handsome guy. Can we talk about Big Riz?
Ooh. Do y'all know about Big Riz? Have y'all seen any of our stuff with Big Riz?
I don't think so.
Okay, chat.
You
Chat
want me
can
to take
take
this
this.
one?
Chat can take it.
Yeah, so our guy, Caden Combs, a freshman, he is 260, 6'4", I would say, just pure muscle, like big dude, first baseman.
Big Riz.
Matched the ball. And he showed up on campus day one, and I was like, this guy's going to have a great nickname. And I think probably a week later, next thing you know, everybody's calling him Big Riz. And I think it fits him really well. And yeah.
He hated it for a long time, like probably a good month and a half.
But when the coaches start calling you Big Riz, like it's
Yeah.
kind of stuck. Like you're just Big Riz now.
Yeah.
Is he still banging?
Oh yeah.
Oh, he bangs.
Oh
Still
yeah.
swinging it?
Tough
Nice.
out for sure.
All right. I have a
Really?
feeling this guy either loves talking to chicks or he absolutely hates it.
I feel like he gets a lot of girls, a lot of ladies. The ladies love him.
It's shocking because I can't see it, but he has to shoot them away.
He really does.
Good for him.
He really does.
That's always how a good nickname starts, though, is when the person, like, you give someone a nickname and they don't like it for a while. It's like,
Yeah.
that's when you
That's
know,
how you know.
and it's going to stick then because
Yeah.
everyone's going to call, just pick
I was
on
gonna say, I've met a couple kids with nicknames that they really like, and it was never fun.
Yeah.
Right. That's a
That's
piece
what
of
people don't like that. You're like, yeah, that's
Then they start calling themselves their nickname, and then it's just downhill from there.
Yeah.
All right, last question from JP Sponseller. Are you guys nervous at all to see the Cincinnati Bearcats on the schedule this year?
Ooh. We have them on the
We
schedule?
do. I
We do.
I
It's a
knew this
midweek.
a long time ago talking to Jack.
Oh,
Shout out Jack Natilli. I'm excited. I mean, I've the only guy I know on that team is Jack, and I know he'll be behind the dish, and it'll be fun for me to hopefully be on first base and try to take second on him, knowing he's got a hose back there.
Yeah, no, you guys don't really have to give much to that. That was just me trying to put you guys in a terrible situation. So
hey, just don't take it lightly. That's all I got to say. Don't take it lightly.
Is it home or away? Are we playing
It's
here?
there.
it's
like this.
yeah,
It's
it's a midweek at your guys' place.
Okay.
It's early, right?
Yeah,
I think
First
it's
midweek.
Mhm.
first.
First or second, because they're at UAB or something, and then they go to or no, they Jackson State, and then they drive up there, and then they go
That's-
UAB after.
Yeah, it's either the first or second midweek.
Okay.
Yeah,
That'll be fun.
I remember talking to Jack this summer. I'm excited for y'all to get down here. It'll be fun.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right. Well, that wraps up our fan questions. Like I said before, those are always submitted on our Instagram story. So keep submitting those. Let's move in to our interview, our conversation. So you guys have just recently started your own podcast called the Plainsman Pod. You guys, all three of you two and Saxon. So just talk to me a little bit about what it's all about, why you started it, kind of your goals and plans for the future, and all about it.
Yeah. So I think it started from one day we were having a crazy conversation like guys do. And we're like, man, what if we just recorded this right now and let people listen to this? And that's really what we did. So we went and bought this mic right here, and we started recording, and it's been a lot of fun. We talk about random stuff. We talk about sports, baseball. We talk about our faith. But yeah, anything you want to add?
Yeah, I think it was like super spontaneous. We were just like, let's do this. And we jumped in front of a camera. And like, I know for me, like, we were like, okay, like once we tell our teammates about this, like we can't quit. Like you can't do 2 episodes and hang it up and be like, we're done. And we have a bunch of fun with it. I do a lot of the front end stuff. So like researching our guests and prepping questions and everything. And Chat does all the Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, editing, all that stuff. So Saxon's role is to be funny and to be on camera.
Yeah.
And he's done a fantastic job of that. And so we just have a lot of fun with it. We interview people that we want to interview, our teammates. We've interviewed our pitching coach. Thankfully, Coach Rack was gracious enough when the Bananas came to town to come on with us. And yeah, we just kind of have a lot of fun. I would say it's, like he said, 33% baseball, probably like 33% random, and then probably like 33% our faith. And we just enjoy it.
Yeah.
Nice. I really want to know, like, because I've sat in the locker room and had some outlandish conversation. I know you guys don't have to explain it, but that conversation you guys had before you put the mic in front of your face was probably pretty damn funny, or pretty crazy, because all hell flies in the locker room and you can let anything loose damn near at that point. And I've let a lot of stuff loose. So that's great. Good for you guys.
And we got to be a little more careful now that the mic and the camera is there, but it's all fun.
That's what they all say. A lot of people have opinions and stuff now. So, I mean, it is what it is.
No, I think it's awesome. Obviously, we're in a similar spot just a few years down the road, but you guys being able, like, everyone loves to kind of see the behind the scenes and locker room stuff. And once you guys are done, you'll see, like, those are the things that you miss the most about baseball and playing. So definitely, like, keep taking advantage of having those opportunities while you guys are all still in the locker room together. I've gotten to watch a few of the episodes, and I'm a big fan. So I will be, I'll be tuned in from here on out for sure.
Yeah, it's been super cool. Like, even like a couple of our videos, thankful to Saxon, like, blew up a little bit on Instagram and got some views. And so it's been neat for us, like, walking around campus, and like people will come up to Saxon or come up to us and be like, we love the podcast. And we're like, what? And it's like super cool. And a lady who works at the stadium, like, she said she goes home and she watches them. And so it's been cool for us just to see a little community grow from it, and to give ourselves a little personality outside of the game, and even an escape from the game. Because we, as y'all know, like, college baseball can super time consuming and can kind of consume your brain, and to get an escape from it is always a good thing.
For sure. And it also, it gives you guys kind of an opportunity to let people see you as people, instead of just seeing what your batting average or ERA is when your name pops up on the video board every night.
Yeah, 100%.
Absolutely.
So what are your guys' plans for, obviously, still busy in the fall, but when you get into the season, do you guys have any plans to do any sort of, like, vlogging on the road trips or anything to keep pushing content, or what are your plans for the season?
We were just talking about, like, doing a day of the life and stuff like that. And we've talked about the spring a little bit. Like, we want to keep doing it. I know it's going to be harder with our schedule and everything, but I think we'll find time to keep doing this because we enjoy it. And like he said, it's like something else to do other than the game, which I think is really good for us.
Maybe film like a few Mafia games on the bus or something.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Those might go viral.
Live mob.
Oh, God.
Yeah,
Live.
I think our viewers probably can stay tuned for some road trip content.
Yeah.
Maybe on the road interviewing some opponents that we're friends with. That could come into question. I don't know that we've even talked about that. But yeah, we really enjoy it. We've talked about wanting this to be a thing that doesn't just end even this year, but trying to continue it. And so we're just kind of taking it one day at a time and one episode at a time, but it's a lot of fun.
Hell yeah. Well, now, like I said, I mean, you guys are in a great spot. Obviously, you want to make sure that everyone knows you're focused on baseball, and I'm guaranteed that is the case. But I could see how you could get a little worried with that. But no, you guys are in a great spot. I mean, like you said, being on a road trip, you got probably 5 Instagram reels or something that could go viral just if you happen to catch it on video right there. So I'm definitely looking forward to following.
Yeah, for sure.
Right, let everyone know here where they can follow you, where they can find your stuff at.
So we got the Instagram, which I believe is the Plainsman Podcast. Actually, I don't know what like the tag is for that. You want to check that?
I'll get it.
We got TikTok and YouTube, and I think we're gonna try to get on like Spotify. I don't really know how all that stuff works. Do you guys have like a Spotify platform or anything like that?
Yeah, so I have it linked with Spotify, and then when I post it there, it automatically goes to Apple Music as well.
Okay,
so
that's
I
what we
can,
need to do.
yeah, I could get with you after this and help you get that started.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Sweet. I mean, I can't. I'm like thinking like right now. Like, I can't wait to get down to Auburn, Alabama. That'd be sick.
Yes.
We've already had places in mind that we want to go this spring, especially like connecting with new people and new dudes. And
For sure.
you guys seem legit, and I mean, like playing college baseball for 5 years was like honestly something I'll never forget. But like,
Yeah.
I've always heard from people like it's such a different experience, like being a fan at some of these places, because like that's like something I have on my bucket list to go to like all these places and especially see. Like I never got to go to Omaha, but I've heard from a countless amount of people like it's something like they want to be a fan at. Like especially players who have played there I've talked to is like they want to go there and be a fan. Like I just want to be a fan at like Auburn versus who at Oklahoma on a weekend, like Auburn versus Alabama weekend series. Like I would drink probably 5,000 beers and be in the stands rooting for absolutely nobody, just good baseball. But
Yeah.
I can't
make
wait
that
to-
happen.
I was gonna say maybe we need to. Yeah, maybe that's one of the trips on our tentative list as we go down for an SEC series at Auburn. I'd be in for it.
would be
Absolutely.
Also, I did check. UC goes down there. It's the first midweek, February 17th.
Ooh.
Yeah, early.
You
Really?
You guys chilly in Auburn around February?
Oh yeah.
Gotta
I
be.
think opening day it could be like 30 degrees or it could be like 60. You kind of like you never really know. Like there was a day last week where it was like 40 degrees, and today it was like 78 and sunny. So I think that's the thing in the South. Like you never really know what you're going to get, but February baseball can be pretty brutal.
We play in the snow in Cincinnati, so you guys better saddle up.
That is true. That's fair.
We did shovel our field one time so we could practice.
Do y'all have a heater?
No
Heaters under the turf?
They just had
No.
That's only in Provo.
yeah.
Okay.
They're just like, hey, grab a shovel. We got practice in 3 hours. Okay.
That's
See,
brutal.
I grew up playing baseball in Pennsylvania for the first 12 years of my life, so I can relate a little bit. I don't think I've ever shoveled snow off the field to practice, though. That's pretty great.
We got to desperate, like needed to get outside before week one.
Yeah. I mean, we do play in a freaking a crime scene area too. So I mean, thank God you guys aren't coming up to Clifton because you guys would be shitting your pants. Tell me what. That's another thing, but yeah, I mean, Auburn, Alabama seems a lot different than Clifton.
Yeah.
I'm sure. Yeah, I've been to both places. It is a bit different. Definitely different. All right. The Plainsman Podcast. I just pulled it up. The Instagram tag is Plainsman_podcast. I'm sure if you just search it, you'll be able to find it. They're on TikTok and YouTube as well. Go ahead and subscribe to them on YouTube. Subscribe to us as well, the Head First Podcast. Hey, subscribing it does not hurt you at all. It can only help us. So just take 5 seconds out of your day and give us hit the subscribe button, and it'll help us out.
Let's
For
go.
sure.
So,
all right. Next topic. Let's get in. I know you guys had you mentioned Coach Rack coming on the air, but you had Banana Ball. You guys were actually participating in that. Talk about Banana Ball, the whole experience, and kind of how it went down.
Yeah, I think. Well, they came down. We played on a Saturday. They came down Friday, so they were at Clemson Thursday. I guess hopped on a bus, got here Friday. We had like a 5-hour practice with them. It started with dance choreography, however you say that word, for like 2 hours.
At least.
Yeah.
It felt like 10 hours.
Yeah. So like dancing and then planning dances, and we're going to do this dance in the 7th inning, and you're going to be here and you're going to be here. And then they helped us practice the trick plays. And I think my overall take of the whole experience was how like welcoming they were to us. Like they wanted us to have success. Like they were just like showing us how to do it, telling us like when we're freaking out that there's going to be 10,000 people here and we don't know what we're doing for the dance, like it's going to be fine. And I had a ton of fun. I was super like skeptical. Like I'm a baseball purist and I like old school baseball, and like we're throwing a pitch every 6 seconds, and I'm at short and the umpire's dancing like behind the batter, but it was so much fun. Like I had a blast.
I'm kind of the same way. Like going into it, I try to be open-minded, but like I was never a big fan of the bananas. Like I just like traditional baseball, play it the way it's supposed to be played. But I think it like really opened my eyes to like fan interaction, like the social media stuff, and having fun too. Like that was probably the most fun I've ever had playing baseball, and I think a lot of guys on the team would agree with that.
Yeah.
I got to go to the Bananas game. They came and played in Great American, the Red Stadium.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think I missed like the whole top of the first because I didn't realize that the music didn't turn off. So I like wasn't
Yeah.
I wasn't watching because the music was still playing, and then I realized that they're actually playing the game right now.
It's a lot going on.
Yeah, I was so confused.
It is incredibly hard to focus. I give props to all the banana ball hitters because you've got music and the pitcher's dancing, and like you got your head up and the ball's already in the air. Like it is hard to hit in banana ball, and the ball's also yellow, so it's different.
Yeah, that is. I mean, like you said, it's probably a way different perspective. Like since you guys got to be in there and interact with the dudes and like play in that game, basically. But like, yeah, they did come to Cincinnati. I didn't end up going to the game down at Great American Ballpark at the Red Stadium, but I don't know. I'm not a full guy on like getting behind that yet. Like I haven't been to a game, but obviously you guys kind of opened up my eyes a little bit more about it. But like, I don't know. A lot of people say I could be a good fit, not just the way my personality is, but you guys haven't really fully met me yet. But I don't know. It's just like I don't think I could ever get myself to do that right now. But
I think it's important to acknowledge and like separate banana ball from baseball, in my opinion, because I agree with what you guys said. And yeah, I think like it is cool and like a lot of people love it and it looks like a lot of fun. The one thing that kind of rubbed me the wrong way is when I saw that there were banana ball kids leagues like starting. And they were like, and I guess my whole thing is just like, if you want to be a really good baseball player, that is not the answer. So if you grow up and you want to play banana ball, sure. But like, if my kid tells me he wants to play college or professional baseball, he will not be playing banana ball in 11U to have fun.
I've seen those videos on Instagram and TikTok, and I agree with you 100%. Like, I can't get behind that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you look at the guys who just got drafted to the banana ball; they're legit baseball players.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
MLB players.
Yeah,
I mean, Tanner Allen get drafted.
JBJ #1 overall. Like I was shocked.
What's interesting too, because a lot of those guys, I'm sure, like or they were either playing indie ball or in the minor leagues, like. Depending on your following, social media, how good you are, you could potentially, I'm sure you could make more money doing that than playing minor league baseball, for sure.
For sure.
I'm pretty sure those guys.
They make good money.
I'm pretty sure, they're doing well.
Yeah.
And I also didn't realize how much of a grind their schedule is.
Yeah.
Like, they were talking, like, their season started in, like, January?
They play the whole year. Like, they're off right now. But then they start in January. They play till October.
Yeah.
So
well, I felt bad for. I saw one of the guys like had to say he was done playing because like he just got married and which that's probably has something to do with it. Like the you literally it's extremely hard to have a functioning relationship while playing banana ball and traveling all over the place.
Yeah, it sounds all fun and stuff, but like it's a grind. And they practice, like we practice the dances with them for probably 8 total hours over 2 days.
Yeah.
So like it's definitely a grind.
Who do you think the best dancer was? I saw Bub Terrell had some pretty good moves out there.
Bub's a good dancer. I think Saxon is a good dancer. He's good in front of cameras. And I think Chris Rembert's a good dancer.
Yeah.
And this guy. Good dancer.
No.
Didn't Sonny go deep in that game?
Yeah, Sonny D.
That was probably my favorite part of the whole game was Sonny going yard.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
That was the most unbelievable thing. Pulls him out of the first base coach's box. I think he whipped twice pretty bad.
Yeah.
And then just connected. And like we freaked out. It was unbelievable.
Unreal. Yeah, I actually had him on our show about a month or two ago. So got to meet him. Awesome dude. What's it been like having him around? I guess for Ryan as a hitter, what's it been like having him around the cages and around practice?
It's awesome. I mean, like even me personally, like I came down straight this summer. Like I was a little tired, kind of got out of a rhythm offensively, and he got with me in the cages and helped me tweak my routine a little bit, and I started to click again. A guy who's like been through it, like he played at Samford and then transferred here and obviously was unbelievable here. And so for him, like for me coming from a mid-major, talking to me about kind of the adjustments he had to make and the differences in the game, he's been, an incredible resource.
Yeah. And you mentioned transferring from Texas State, obviously a very respectable program, but for anyone who is making that jump to the SEC, obviously we're still finishing up the fall, but what's any advice that you would give to someone either making that jump or just transferring in general?
Yeah, I think that you have to kind of bet on yourself, right? Like my goal is to play professional baseball, and I know that if I want to play professional baseball, I have to be able to play in college. And so I shouldn't be scared to go anywhere to try to play. And if you want to be the best, you got to play against the best. And I can say firsthand that I think the SEC is probably the best college baseball in the country. And also just the access to resources. Like if you have the ability to do it and it's the right situation, and I think why not try to make a jump and bet on yourself and see what happens.
Yeah.
Right. I'm going to follow you up on that. I know I went to a junior college to a AAC school and then a Big 12 school. Why? I'm sure you had multiple places you could have gone out of Texas State when you hopped in the portal. Specifically, why Auburn?
Yeah, I think it comes down to the coaching staff. I was only in the portal for like 4 days.
Nice.
But like in those 4 days for me was focusing on who like did I feel like I can trust and who do I like know that is going to treat me like how I want to be treated when I get to campus. And immediately talking to Coach Nonamaker and Coach Thompson and Coach Gross, like they were the type of men that I wanted to come play for. And also I knew that I was going to have the opportunity to play with and against the best. And I like to win. And they just came off a year where they were the number 4 ranked team going into the super regionals. And I wanted the opportunity to do something special.
Oh yeah.
Nice. Yeah.
Oh yeah. All right. Well, transitioning off of that, let's talk a little Auburn baseball for the last few minutes here. Give us a rundown of kind of how the fall went. Maybe who you guys played in your 2 fall games, and just overall how things went in Auburn.
Yeah, I think it was a great fall. Like he said, we're coming off of a year where we were the number 4 team in the country. So I think there's pretty high expectations going into the year. Like we expect to be good, but we also lost half our team, whether it was draft guys or portal or whatever. So half the team's new. And I think like our team chemistry and the way we interact with each other is like great. And I think, it's been a fun fall. And me personally, I've enjoyed it a lot.
Yeah, I think for me, just the depth of talent was a little shocking. There's a lot of really good baseball players, and that's a great thing. Great problem to have, I guess, for the coaches for writing a lineup. I think we're really talented. I think we have an unbelievable culture. We have a lot of dudes that get after it. And, I'm super excited. You never know what the spring is going to look like. You never know what the lineup is going to look like. I mean, we're about 3 months away from opening day. But from my vantage point right now, I'm just super excited. Our fall game was Kennesaw State. I guess the Bananas and then Kennesaw State.
Yeah.
But we went into Kennesaw and went and played in their new ballpark, which was awesome. New turf was super nice. And I thought we played 2 good 7-inning games. And
Yeah, I agree. And I'll say this too. I'm looking forward to the spring because we probably played 10 games, actually more than that, probably 15 games playing against each other as a team. And I'm tired of facing Chris Remmer, Chase Fralick, all those guys over and over again. I think we have potential to have the best lineup in the country. And as a pitcher this fall, it was definitely tricky getting those guys out.
Yeah, I was going to say, after watching the lineup last year, you're probably definitely about ready to see some guys in different color jerseys for sure.
Oh, yeah.
So I know you had some guys last year, like you mentioned, Chris Rembert, Ike Irish, who got drafted, that kind of came onto the scene. Who is an Auburn Tiger right now that no one knows about yet that you guys expect to kind of have a get-going pretty big season?
Can I jump?
Yeah, go ahead.
Some people might know this guy because he's a transfer. He was at UAB.
That's what I was going to say.
Todd Clay.
Yeah.
Okay.
AKA Mike Trout. Like, he was unbelievable this fall. Like, it was like every time he got in the box, something good happened. If you were on his team, if you were on the other team, something bad happened. So look out for Todd Clay this spring.
Agreed.
Oh yeah. What up, Todd? Todd's coming in hot.
Yeah.
All right, what would you guys say? You talked about having a big season last year. What was kind of the focus this fall and this offseason to build on that last year and get back to Omaha?
Yeah, I think for pitchers, it's our coaching staff preaches over and over again, just throwing strikes. If you're walking guys, leadoff walks turn into runs. And, I think just being in the zone and trusting our stuff. Like, we all have good stuff as pitchers here. And I think just throwing our stuff in the zone will get us good results a lot of the time.
Oh, yeah.
There. I got one last question before we completely wrap this up. In college baseball, me, Cole, and JP, I guess we're like in the middle of this whole NIL thing, this whole money situation. So talking about that money situation, coaching changes, NIL, portal, like, what's one thing from each of you guys that you would tell a high school sophomore, junior right now that's uncommitted to looking forward to going and playing college baseball at the highest level possible? What's your advice, and what would you say to them right now?
Yeah, I think, a lot of that stuff is good. The money's great. It gives the players a chance to not rely on their parents so much. The portal, all that stuff is new. And I think a lot of it's good. But at the end of the day, you got to just play the game. You got to block all that stuff out off the field and understand, your job is to play and perform no matter, what's going on outside the game. And I think it's really tricky for players right now, including myself, to, not get caught up in all that stuff. But I think I just have to constantly remind myself to just focus on the game. We're still playing the kids' game. It's fun.
Yeah,
and just go out there and compete.
I think for me, like a high school kid coming into college with the portal, I think it's a really good idea for places you're considering looking at to go look at their roster makeup. How many high school guys do they have? How many JUCO guys? How many portal guys? Are they bringing in 15 portal guys every year? Because if so, really, really hard to get on the field as a freshman.
Yeah.
Or are they bringing in high school guys, and are they developing guys? And I think you also have to take a realistic look in the mirror and be like, am I good enough to go play at that school? And hopefully you have a circle around you to kind of help guide you in that. I know for me, come out of high school, the reality was I was not good enough to go to a Power 5 school. I was not big enough, not physical enough. And so I had to go somewhere else where I had the opportunity to play. So I think having realistic conversations like that. And looking at the rosters, I think, is two really good pieces to kind of help you find a good fit.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Hell yeah, boys.
That's good
That's
stuff.
good stuff. That's great stuff right there.
Really good stuff. All right. Well,
I
that
can't
will.
wait I can't wait to get down to Auburn, Alabama.
Let's do it.
Yeah,
We'll
we
do
might
it in
have
person.
to-
Y'all can come on ours when you come down this spring.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
we might have to make something happen for sure.
Let's go.
Gotta make
But yeah,
something
that
happen.
will wrap us up for this week. Make sure to go follow and subscribe to the Plainsman Podcast. Also follow and subscribe to Head First Podcast. Boys, it was awesome getting to know you guys a little bit and having you on, and we appreciate you coming on.
Thanks for having us on.
Thank y'all.
Best of luck this season.
Yeah,
Awesome.
kick ass,
Thank
boys.
you.
We'll be watching for sure.
Except against the Bearcats. Drop that one.
PCH driving, I needed some inspiring.